so this is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right.
What's up? First thing I'm going to say about this video is I lost the script. Yeah. I had a script written out for episode 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I lost it. I have no idea where it is. I had it written down in a book because I'm dumb like that. I write everything in books instead of on my phone. And yeah, I completely lost the script. So if today's video is a little bit shaky, I am really sorry. And originally, the video that was supposed to come out today was going to be a pre-recorded video that was, what if Deku was All Might's son? Or, sorry, not fucking, that was supposed to be next week. Today was supposed to be, what if Deku had half lightning, half fire quirk? Or something like that. So, let's hop right into it, I guess. Sorry for wasting like a minute and 20 seconds. So, we start off with Zuko in the quirk doctor's office, asking what his quirk is, with Inko replying to Zuko saying, "You gotta wait, Zuko. It's gonna take a little bit. They're doing tests on your DNA." Zuko has no goddamn clue what DNA is since he's only 4 years old, but he says, "Okay," like a hyperactive child. Quirk Doctor comes back to them within the first 10 minutes because they found two very common quirks in Izuku, which then makes the quirk rare. I guess you could say, whatever. The quirk doctor says to Izuku, you have a half and half quirk of two very prominent quirks. One of them is held by the number 2 hero Endeavor. The two quirks that you possess are lightning and fire. Now, we do not know why you have these combination of quirks, because it would make more sense for you to have lightning and water. But we assume you don't have water because your father can breathe fire. Isn't that right, Inko? Inko replies to the doctor saying, "Yes, my husband Hisashi can breathe fire. But currently, for the next couple of years, he's going to be in America as a top hero." And yes, I am going to include Hisashi into this what if. Oh, I was rewatching some what ifs from like last year, I think, and someone added Hisashi into the story, and he was pretty fucking cool. So that's what I'm going to do. Also, if you notice that audio quality is shit compared to last time, it's because the headset I was using is broken. My brother threw them against the fucking wall. Anyway, back into the story. The quirk doctor says, well, I think that may be the reason. He possesses his quirk, the lightning, and he also possesses a version of his father's quirk, the fire. So, Izuku, do you like this quirk? Izuku starts jumping out of his seat, saying, "I'm gonna be like father! Yay!" Oh god, it's weird doing it like that, but whatever. Gotta get back into it. When Izuku is heading back home with Inko, Izuku says, "Do you think I'll be able to become the number 1 hero like All Might and Father?" And Inko just replies saying, Yes, son, I think you can become the number one hero. Fast forward, I'm gonna say a couple months when him, Bakugo, and one other person starts school. I keep feeling like I need to say Deku instead of Izuku, but I'm gonna, for this video anyway, keep saying Izuku, and you guys tell me if you want me to say Izuku or Deku. Izuku walks into the school with Bakugo since they knew each other, and everyone introduces themselves since everyone is 5 years old now. Bakugo, as Bakugo is, starts flaunting his quirk, saying he's the most powerful. But in this, he mentions that Izuku is just as powerful as him. Izuku then, saying, I'm not that powerful, he shows his lightning as, like, it's really prominent. It's not like Kaminari's lightning. It's actual lightning instead of electricity. Then he stops his lightning and commences. What the fuck did I just say? Yeah, he starts to use his firepower. Todoroki looks over and says, "Oh, you have fire powers as well. Nice." Him all being depressed still from being Endeavor's son. And just losing his older brother, Toya. And yes, Toya will be in the story, most likely. Izuku goes over to Todoroki saying, I'm guessing you have a half and half quirk too? You have half white, half red hair. What's your quirk? With Izuku's eyes widening wide. Todoroki goes, just saying, well, I have half fire, half ice. Or half cold, half hot. Izuku just screams, that's so cool! And Bakugo says, what, you think this guy's as powerful as us? Izuku looks over to Bakugo saying, he has a half and half quirk. Like me, he's powerful. Izuku, being way too hyper, accidentally uses his lightning quirk on himself, tasing himself in the shoulder, giving himself a burn, or it causes his clothes to burn and then burn his skin, or something, I don't fucking know. And he gets rushed to the nurse, gets healed, I guess, and from there, Izuku, Bakugo, and Todoroki become best friends. Bakugo and Todoroki, they're not really the best of friends. They're friends, but they also hate each other. Because each of them says that they're Izuku's best friend, but, whatever. Bakugo says he's Midoriya's best friend, Izuku's best friend, and Todoroki says he's Izuku's best friend. Izuku slaps both of them and says they're both his best friend. But that's how it will continue to be, basically, for the next 10 or so years. He is on his last day of middle school, I think it's called in this series. I'm pretty sure it's called middle school in it, right? Whatever. The teacher comes in, throwing the papers for applications for high schools. And the teacher says, okay, that's way too weird. The teacher just begins to explain how Bakugo, Izuku, and Todoroki are applying for UA, and all the students agree that they are the 3 most suitable students to go to UA from their school. Oh god, this is fucking awkward. I'm not used to doing what ifs from a 5-month break with torturing school. Fuck. If I pause a lot in this video, I am really sorry. Fuck. Okay, Sludge Villain attack, because why fucking not? My brain is fucking blank. I'm trying to remember the script as much as possible. It's not working at all. Todoroki and Izuku are walking home together because Izuku goes to Izuku's house. Fuck, I said Izuku goes to Izuku's house, I think. Todoroki normally goes to Izuku's house after school to work on homework, is what Endeavor thinks. When really, all they do is play video games and fuck around with their quirk. And fight. Or /spar a lot. And I mean a lot. The sludge villain shows up and is holding Todoroki captive. Izuku then looks at the sludge villain saying, "Let go of my friend, or I will blow you to smithereens." The sludge villain isn't fazed because Izuku is a child, but Izuku starts chuckling. You stupid villain. I'm gonna blow you to smithereens. Todoroki, hold yourself. Izuku starts bringing a massive thunderbolt into his hands. Says, "You got 3 seconds, Sludge. Release my friend, or I zap you." The sludge villain says, "The fuck are you gonna do with some little lightning bolt?" Izuku then goes, "Oh, I can blow you up." Izuku starts to add chemicals. You heard me. Yes. Izuku starts to add chemicals to his lightning. Because he has full control over fire and lightning. So he can control any chemical with it. He starts to add some extra chemicals into the lightning and goes, "I think this is good." The lightning bolt is just about as tall as All Might at this point. It's just as tall. Not as big and fat, but, tall. He adds fire to the lightning bolt and says, "You want to retreat now, Sludgy?" And says, "Wrong move." He twists his body to the right, going, I'm about to Luffy your ass." And yes, I know that makes no sense since Luffy doesn't exist in that, but he's breaking the fourth wall. He twists his body a little bit and just yeets the fire lightning bolt at the sludge villain. The lightning and the fire combine, and once it hits, it explodes. Basically creating Bakugo's quirk, but it burns and shocks you at the same time. The sludge villain explodes into a million pieces all over the walls. Then All Might just hops out of the sewer shocked. How are you so strong, young kid? How are you so strong, kid? Izuku says, "Oh, it's All Might. Sorry I used my quirk. Gotta protect my friends." He's like, "That's alright. I won't mention this to the police. It really doesn't matter. You protected your friend." Izuku starts to collect all the pieces of the sludge villain and hands it over to All Might, saying, "You can take care of this thing, right?" "Alright, say All Might." He drags Todoroki with him. Todoroki's still being in shock, because he didn't think Izuku could do that. Izuku just explains that he's been training on his own time, and Todoroki just saying, "What the fuck was that?" I'm not sure, Todoroki, what you're talking about. Izuku, you mixed lightning, lightning and fire, and created a projectile explosion like Bakugo. What the fuck did you do? Izuku just says, "Oh, I just added some chemicals to the lightning and lit it on fire, then added my fire to it to make it go forward, and then just added a hint of bullshit logic and made it explode." Todoroki, looking dumbfounded, says, "What the absolute fuck is with you, Izuku?" And I am going to leave that there, or Izuku's part of the story. And yes, you heard me right, Izuku's part of the story. We hop on to, Dabi. Yes, I'm serious. I wanted to try doing a split, thing. So this part is, what to call it? It's basically just, just what Dabi sees. Okay, let's start. Dabi is walking around the streets, hood up, and starts seeing... Okay, nah, fuck this. I'm joking. I was gonna try to play it off like a little bit until it gets interesting and then stop, but... Wait a sec. Alright, just had to clear my throat for a second. But, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. If you guys want me to, I can do a Dabi what if in the future. But, for now, no. Anyway, there probably won't be, an intro to this video, because I'm still, waiting on my editor to make the intro. We're doing a thing where next Saturday, I'm pretty sure, we're meeting up, and he's going to show me the intro he made versus the intro that I made. But I'm not going to add this to it because he's most likely going to see this, and I don't want him to see the intro just yet. So, yeah, I'm either going to add my old intro or not add an intro at all. And I'm going to be editing this video myself until next Saturday, where my friend is going to start editing the videos. And you'll maybe hear his voice on the next Saturday video, but I cannot promise that. Most likely he's going to not want to, so yeah, that's that. Anyway, if you guys have any ideas for me of what you want me to do, like, a what if idea, or, like, not just, My Hero Academia. Maybe tell me to do a Dragon Ball what if, Naruto, One Piece, even though One Piece is way too long, and I'm just starting to watch One Piece, don't bully me. Yeah, I've just started to watch One Piece, so yeah, that's that. And yeah, that's pretty much it that I have to say for this video. So, see ya, I guess. And I'm really sorry if this video was really awkward.